why have I moved 6 times in the first 17 months that I've lived in Panama City, Panama? So here's why. So when I first moved down here, actually me and my husband, we first moved down here, we moved into an Airbnb for the first 12 days. So we moved down here on May 23rd, and on May 24th, we went apartment hunting. And we found a place that we really liked, and but it was not going to be available for us to move into until July 1st, which meant that we needed to find a 1-month rental to accommodate us while we waited for the place to be ready. So we moved out of the Airbnb on June 1st and moved into a 1-month rental. And then at the end of June, the beginning of July 1st, we moved into our 1-year lease. So that was 3 moves in the first month and a half. And we knew we were going to be living there for a whole year, except in October, my husband passed away unexpectedly. And so now it's just me in that place with a lot of memories. In March, the floor in that apartment building buckled, like exploded. And the structural engineer, when they came in, determined that there was not enough space in between the tiles, so that when it expanded, it had no place to go, and so the floors just buckled. Anyway, long story short from that, it meant that I needed to move out of that place while they repaired the floors. And so the owner of the condo moved me out to another place. She moved me out to a place called the Sands, which was on Avenida Balboa. And I was there for 3 weeks while they fixed the floors. So that puts us now into April. And I knew my lease was going to be up in basically like 2 more months, because I was really going to move out from there anyway, because I just wanted to be in a place that didn't have a bunch of memories. So when I moved out from the Sands, I decided to find my own place, because I didn't want to move back into the other place and then 2 months later move out again. So I found a place that was on Avenida Balboa that I really loved. It was like on the 52nd floor. I'm not afraid of heights, so I loved it. It had 360 view of everything. And I was loving life. I was going to be there for a whole year, but then life happens again. And so the company that I was working for remotely decided that they were going to restructure and they no longer needed my services. And so I was left with a decision like, okay, so do I want to find another job? Or do I just want to retire? Because at the time I was 65, and I'm 66 now. I was 65, and I'm like, you know what? I've had enough fun. And so I decided I'm just going to retire. And so now I needed to find a place that was going to be more suitable for me living just on my Social Security type income. And so that meant that I needed to move from where I was and find a new place. So that was going to be move number 6. So, and that was the video that I made that you all saw. And I mentioned the fact that, I had moved. This was going to be my 6th move. And so I'm just answering some questions, because I have had some people ask me, why have you moved so much? Why did you need to move so much? And that's the reason why. So recap. First, Airbnb. Second, 1-month rental. Third, the 1-year rental, but the floors buckled. The 4th move was into a temporary place while they fixed the floors. The 5th move was into a place that I decided I wanted to move, to not have to go back to this place. And then the 6th move was here where I am now. So there you have it.